Y'all know I'm gonna get this music together. Give me like 3 seconds. Boom. What's up, Miss Dawn? You don't come in this joint being silent. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I don't make too much noise.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, when you want to.
That indeed. What's going on with you, man? Missed you, man.
Good. Yeah, I was gone for a couple weeks. Good. Grace of life.
Man, what took you out the plane?
I don't know what it was. Ezra got sick. Then I got sick, and I was in the bed for like 6 days, man. Like,
shit.
Yeah, that jump was crucial. Like,
yeah, last week I got took out. I got took out last week. I had a headache. Yeah, I had a headache for like 4 days.
Damn, ain't
so I had to
like
end up going to the hospital. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I had to get me a CT and everything. Cause
why?
I started freaking out because I'm like, I've never had a headache that long. Never. It never went away. So I was.
And you was taking medicine and everything?
Yeah, I was taking medicine and everything. I was switching it up, doubling it up, and everything. So I had to. I went and they gave me something because I'm still having vertigo symptoms though.
Oh yeah, where it's like you get dizzy when you look at stuff.
Yeah, like when I stand up, sit down. Like I was just like at the store earlier and I got dizzy earlier. I'm like, yo, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, that's crazy. Freak Dog, T Streets.
Yo.
T.
Hey, Donnie.
What up, Don? Hey, Donnie.
Yeah.
You do your homework assignment?
I did. No, I didn't. I'm playing.
Oh, man. I was going to call you after the show. We were going to give me an update.
What the fuck you want an update for?
Because.
No, I'm not doing no homework.
See?
No.
All right.
See. We got Trey Orlando, man. I've been gone for a couple weeks. Trey, that's you, man. What's going on?
Is that Trey? Hey.
Hold up. I'm about to put my headphones on. Hold up.
Ain't nobody got time to wait on you.
You talking about some hold up, man.
I know, right?
Hold up.
That's just like a nigga to call somebody and then put them on hold.
Yeah, man. I ain't paying no attention, man. I've been gone for 2 weeks. It's a lot going on in the world. A lot of stuff going on.
Too much, bro.
I know y'all miss me. I'm back. You know, I know you miss me, Rick. I know you miss me. I'm back, Slim. It's all good. Don't stop worrying, dog. Stop all that worrying shit. A nigga back, Slim. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'm back in the building, man. Let me stop this music. Boom. Hey. Welcome to the Rec Room Podcast. This is episode 119, and the title of this episode is I just lost my thought. What is it, T Streets?
I don't know.
Who made the title, man?
Hold
up. Oh, the title of this episode is A Sword Among Lions. I'm your host. I go by E1. We got T Streets in the building.
Yep.
We got Trey Orlando in the building.
That's the rumor.
We got Reek in the building.
What up?
And we got Miss Danya in the building.
The one and only.
The one and only. So welcome to the Rec Room Podcast.
Black History Month.
Black History Month. I was out for a couple weeks. I was sick, man. My son got sick. I got sick, and I really couldn't. I was out of it, man. So I'm back. I still got a little cold.
Hey,
all that.
Hey, look, y'all. So look, me and E, we've been having private conversations about, what he was going through, right? So I was about 3 minutes away from getting them to go. I was going to get him to go take the fucking flu shot, but my phone died right before he committed. Right? But I had him. I had that nigga. I had him. My phone died. I went to his house. I was ringing the doorbell. Nigga ain't come to the door. I wrote that nigga a note.
I'm scared.
Left that shit out in his mailbox, man.
As soon as I get the flu shot, that's when you get sick. You know what
I'm saying?
That's right, though. That's right,
bro.
I can't do it, Slim. How y'all been, though, man? I feel like I've been gone for a month, man.
Dog, been good, man. Just grinding, baby. You know how I go out here, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh, so check it out. Since you guys want to know about my basketball coaching kids, right?
We didn't ask.
So everybody know that I'm coaching the number 1 fourth grader in Charles County. That's a fact. So we won 2 out of 3. We on the 2-game winning streak. I'm playing one of the best coaches in Charles County. This nigga look just like Eric Benet. He a pretty boy, and I want to
Oh, I
stomp a
got a
mud
couple of
hole in
good
him.
names.
I want to stomp a mud hole in him. He's a good ass coach. He won 2 chips, right? So I'm facing his ass on Saturday, and I'm gonna beat him.
I
You
gotta look to that
underdig?
game. I need to see what
Yeah,
he look
man.
like.
Y'all gotta come check us out, man.
You like the Eric Benet? Eric
Then
Benet
Eric
type?
Benet got
Yeah,
ponytail.
dude.
They got ponytail on
Eric
that shit.
Benet
He
Eric
probably
Benet
sexy as hell.
Eric
That
Benet
nigga
sing
probably
on
got no
stage.
shoes on. That nigga coach with no shoes on, T.
Yeah, he sing on stage with no
Oh, he
shoes,
like,
man,
oh,
barefoot.
That nigga coach barefoot. That nigga coach barefoot, T.
I need to meet him.
That's a
Get him
funny
on my
ass shit.
team.
Well, let's get into some sports. I'm gonna just start off with the first article, just because I feel like I haven't talked and been on the pod in a minute, so I just feel like running my mouth. So
Pause.
there she go. So we got some news with Ravens. Justin Tucker. For those who don't know, Justin Tucker is the kicker for the Baltimore Ravens, and he's like a Hall of Fame kicker. And it says Justin Tucker was accused of inappropriate sexual behavior by 6 massage therapists. I don't know what's going on, man.
Hold on, by 6?
6. So it says 2 spas say that they banned Tucker. He denies the bans and the behavior that the women say left him emotionally scarred. It says 3 more massage therapists have accused Justin Tucker of sexual inappropriate behavior. The Ravens kicker, Justin Tucker, engaged in an inappropriate behavior at 4 high-end spas and wellness centers in Baltimore region. According to 6 massage therapists, including exposing his genitals, brushing 2 of them with his exposed joint, and leaving what they believed as he just like bust off on the massage table after 3 of his treatments. Several therapists said Tucker's behavior was so egregious that they ended his sessions early or refused to work with him again. And at 2 spas, management, they banned him from returning. So stuff like that, it's weird because it's like, do you think that you think that this is a money thing, or do you think that he really was doing this stuff?
I feel like I honestly feel like it's a money thing. Maybe with the first person, but I'm pretty sure the first person told the second person, and the second person probably wanted to know if it was true. And that's how I see it. I can't imagine somebody, in their right mind being where you are in life, going there to get your rocks off. Yeah. They was doing something.
I don't know. What you think, Reed?
It's like who's the dude from Cleveland that's out for the
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson. So it's the same situation as Deshaun Watson, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't see this. I haven't heard about this as much as I heard about Deshaun Watson. Maybe because of the news cycle, what was going on then. But yeah, it's crazy. But do you think they wouldn't recognize you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't
It's just odd. If you're going to these public spas and you're going to go in there and just go hard like that, I mean, like I say, man.
It must have already been happening in there, though.
Maybe. I'm just saying, if you're going to do all that, man, just have a girl come to your spot.
Or right, you got way too much money for that.
Or get somebody you trust, or somebody that's been doing it for a while, that does it. Yeah. But like, that's crazy, just going out and randomly like whipping it out in a stranger's face.
Crazy, bro. I don't know. So on to some NBA news. T Streets, what we got? We got some major trades going on in the NBA.
Well, before we get to the NBA, Super Bowl coming up, and we didn't get your pick for the Super Bowl. E.
Oh shit.
Your Lakers.
All right, so there y'all go. Hey, look, they got Luka now. Y'all still talking? Okay. Now, so T, I'm gonna say, all right, man. For who I want to win, I want Philly to win. For who is probably going to win because of Patrick Mahomes, I think Kansas City is going to win, but I want Philly to win.
Okay.
I feel like
I think Kansas City gonna win, dog.
I don't want
I feel like Philly got it. I do.
Philly got it. Philly got it.
I do.
I'm rooting for KC. I think Philly should win, but I'm rooting for KC.
What? Like
I like
just
Kansas
like,
City. I like them when they suck, so I like
Ooh,
Kansas.
for real?
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody say that.
Pause.
In my
I
whole
like
life,
them.
I've
So
never
look,
heard anybody say
I like them on Super Tecmo Bowl when they had Christian
Yeah,
Okoye and Derek Ward.
Yeah,
I like them there.
and they had what's the dude T with the green eyes? Marcus Allen.
Marcus Allen.
Oh no, Marcus Allen was on the Raiders, right?
That's
No,
how
he
you
was Kansas
describe
City
a man.
at the end.
Yeah, green eyes, man. I mean,
That nigga said that he was the green.
Look,
the nigga got green fucking
Hey, look,
eyes. What you
he
want me
already
to say?
talking about Eric. Hey, look, he already talking about Eric
man.
Benet.
Hey,
I ain't describing no nigga like that, man.
Hey, speaking
Jay,
of
you
fly
2
though,
for 2 right
speaking of
now.
fly niggas, right? I just
Oh,
ordered.
boy.
There you go.
This is another conversation that me and EB had. We talk about niche, high end fragrance,
What
right?
you get, Slim?
Bruh, I got the Dior Home. It's not even. It's not niche, but the shit costs like niche.
But you know, I seen reviews on that, and it's mixed
Bro,
reviews on that.
Dog, I smelled it, bro. I went to go get the Boss. I went to go get the Boss Absolute, but I smelled the Dior Home.
The
It came
Boss
out last
Absolute
month.
don't crank like that, man.
Dog, I smelled Dior, bro. It crushed Boss.
Yeah, that Boss
It
don't
crushed
crank to me.
Boss, bro. My bad, yo. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
This
we
is
got all. Go ahead, my
That
bad.
just
TC.
couldn't wait, huh?
I'm sorry.
Cologne game.
I'm just
right.
saying.
Go ahead, T, you got it.
All right, the NBA Saturday night going into Sunday.
Crazy.
Some news, some unexpected news. LeBron didn't even know it was coming.
Nigga lying.
His agent didn't even know it was coming.
Both
And his
niggas
agent
lying.
is Luka's agent too.
That nigga lying like shit.
But they didn't know it was coming. But the
AD.
Lakers
Yeah.
got Anthony Davis from the Lakers
Oh wow.
Yes, sir.
for a cup of coffee and a first round pick.
Wow.
Exactly.
Now
Exactly.
everybody on this pod besides me picked the Lakers to go to the championship. How do y'all feel?
All right. So Luka
Go ahead,
Doncic, whatever. He went to the Lakers, and the Lakers. He went to the Lakers, and Anthony Davis they call him the best two-way player in the league in terms of he really plays offense really well, and he also matches that with his defense. He's hurt a lot, but he went to the Dallas Mavericks.
The caveat.
And what people are trying to figure out what's the reason. Luka is a superstar, averages 28 points a game, has been to the conference finals, has been to the NBA finals, I believe. And so they just trying to figure out what's the reason. And the only thing that I can think of is that he was set to make over like 300 something million on his next contract.
Three. Yep.
And I think that's the only reason I could think that they just didn't want to end up having to pay him, and they may not have believed that they was going to win a championship this year or the year after. But I think that I don't think it's a bad trade for either team, to be honest with you. If AD stays healthy with Kyrie and what's my man Klay Thompson, and they already have the
Lively and Gafford.
I think that they can make some noise if Anthony Davis stays healthy. If he stays healthy, Luka Doncic stays healthy. The Lakers can make some noise. They kept saying LeBron can't play with this, play with that. LeBron has played with every player, different type of player ever.
LeBron makes everybody better.
So
that's
I don't know about that, but he will adjust. You know what
he
I'm
does.
saying?
LeBron will adjust this time because
Yes,
Luka's
sir.
the better offensive player.
For sure. So that's what I think about it. You know
I don't agree with that. I think that they're equal. I think that they're different.
Yeah, they are different.
They are
Luka's a
different.
monster.
You know what I'm saying?
And LeBron
I think
is
they're
older.
different. Right. So LeBron, what, 41? Look at his stats. Like the nigga had 40 Saturday night against you know what I mean? Like
Look at
his
his results the last few years.
No.
I don't care about his stats. I care about his results.
No, right. But you said scoring, so we're talking about scoring. I think that I think that what they need is to get a big down there because AD is gone. So I think like that's a really big thing for them. They might win a round, but shit, I think if Dallas is healthy, if Lively comes back, I think Dallas can make a run. Me personally, they're going to have to get past Houston. What you think, Reek?
Now, any team that Kyrie is on, I think has a chance at the playoffs.
Nigga, they already in the playoffs. I think they got a chance for the playoffs.
All right, Donnie, what you think, Donnie? What you think, Donnie?
Shit, I ain't got no thought, man.
No thought?
I ain't got no thought.
It's gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna tell you my thoughts.
What's your
Here's
thoughts,
my
bro?
thoughts. I don't know how the Lakers keep fleecing these teams to get superstars. I don't know how they do
That's
it.
crazy, bro.
But
It's the Lakers.
But that's they're the chosen
Lakers,
one
And that's
in
the only
NBA.
person. And that's the only person that he called. They supposed to get like 3 picks, but the thing was, they knew that you calling me. If you're calling me, something's wrong. You are trying to get rid. You diminish all of your leverage. You want to get him off of your hands.
Yeah,
I ain't even give you multiple first round pick. We're talking about Luka Doncic here.
They supposedly traded him because of his conditioning.
Yeah.
Because he comes in overweight. And what I say to that is he led you to a conference final and he led you to the finals last year.
Yeah, it's more than that.
If his weight is an issue, it doesn't show up on the court outside of defense.
Nah.
That's where it shows up.
I think
That's
it
a
was
big thing, though,
multiple-
T.
I think it was multiple issues, and they was talk about the time that the VP basketball operations took that beer out his hand. So I think it's some behind the things.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah, it's a lot going on with the situation, and there's some things that we just don't know.
I'll tell you this: if Mark Cuban was still majority owner, that trade would never happen.
No, never happened.
Never
Probably
happened.
not.
Mark Cuban
Probably
said he'll
not.
divorce his wife before he makes that trade.
God damn.
Yeah, he's
It's
not
not happening.
majority owner anymore.
But I feel
Yeah,
the Lakers
minority.
fleeced Dallas. I feel like Dallas, it was a bad trade for Dallas.
I
It's a
think
good trade for the Lakers long term.
there you go.
But
I
they
think short
initiated
term.
it.
I think short term Dallas, long term
It's
maybe
a bad trade
Lakers.
for Dallas. It's a horrible trade for Dallas.
I
Because
think Dallas can get 3 years out of it. T.
Listen, AD, Kyrie, great players. They can't lead a team. Neither one of them can. They're not going to win shit. I don't care how good they are. They've proven that they need somebody that can lead them. And unless they're going to find a leader to add to that team,
They got a leader. They got fucking Klay fucking Thompson, T.
And
they got to
there's other
diminish
role
Klay
players on that
Thompson.
team.
They
They
got
gotta
A
diminish
Klay.
Klay.
They got A Klay 47. That's what they got.
Hey, listen, the only way that they'll do something is if AD step up. Because I don't believe in Kyrie.
Bro,
I think he's a great talent, and that's it.
the biggest trade, it was a trade
I
bigger
would
than that.
agree with you on that, T.
It was a trade bigger than that. Kyle Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma.
Man,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even dignify that trade.
No.
Kyle Kuzma going to Milwaukee. I don't know. I don't
That ain't
know.
doing shit. That's gonna,
Kyle Kuzma might
Milwaukee might get out the first
give him
round.
some work, bro.
They might get out the first round now.
I mean, that's a good addition.
But the other big
I like
trade,
this.
the Spurs got DeAndre Fox. It's a three. This is like a 3 or 4 team deal.
Yeah.
Spurs got
Yeah.
DeAndre Fox, Levine, the dunker
Jack
from
Levine,
from Chicago.
Chicago.
Went to
Going to the
Sacramento.
Kings.
I don't really care about the other pieces, so I'm not even gonna look at the article.
Yeah.
The other
it's
pieces
good.
don't matter to me.
Sacramento gonna be the same goddamn team that they was right before they traded Fox.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But
Unify the coach.
on to the NBA snubs for the All-Star game. Did y'all see the list for who actually made it to the All-Star game?
I didn't see the list who
Same
actually
motherfucker.
made it, but I did know that one of the biggest snubs was did Lonzo Ball not starting or he didn't make
Melo.
it at all?
Melo is not
Melo,
in the
yeah.
All-Star game.
He didn't make it?
No.
That's crazy.
No, he's not the
Wow,
biggest
crazy.
snub. He's nowhere near the biggest
Who's
snub.
the
He don't
biggest
deserve
snub?
to
What's
be
the
there.
biggest snub?
The biggest snub is Tyrese Maxey. If you want to go
Oh,
off
he
of-
didn't go? He didn't
Nah,
make
he
it?
ain't make it.
Wow.
If you want to go off of just balling, it's Tyrese Maxey.
Maxey
I know
can ball
y'all love LaMelo Ball.
I don't love LaMelo Ball.
He don't
He's
deserve
not,
to be there.
he's not efficient, and his teams don't win. I mean, he cool, but
Nah,
He's been hurt for
he's
like 20
efficient.
games this year.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
He don't. Hey, Trey
There you
Young
go.
didn't make it. He don't deserve to be there. Trey Young
It's
lead
like
the
Trey
league in
Young
assists.
every year.
But
It's
Trey
like-
Young been playing better too, though. But
That's
I mean,
crazy.
it's a snub. It's always snubs. So it's always
But
snubs.
Ball, he averaged 28 points, 5
Yeah, that nigga
rebounds,
balling out,
7
bro.
assists.
He's balling out.
He's balling
I think
out.
it's just I think it's his market. You know what I mean?
No, it's because he missed so many games and they only
Yeah.
won
True,
11.
true.
They lost
Yeah.
to the Wizards the other night. He don't deserve to be an All-Star.
That's why. That's what did it, T.
He don't deserve to be
that
All-Star.
that
He
one
loses
loss,
with
that one fucking loss got him off the ballot.
They lost to the Wizards a couple times this year.
You definitely not making All-Star game.
Yeah, you don't deserve to be there.
Unless you LeBron or Steph, you lose twice to the Wizards, you automatically delete it.
Yeah, and the other big snub to me is Sabonis, Domantas Sabonis for Sacramento. He leads the league in rebounding. He's averaging a career high 20.6 points a game. He averaged 6.5 assists a game.
He's a beast. He's a beast.
Devin Booker was left off. Now
they about to trade KD.
You got to put in some of these young stuff.
So they say.
KD said he doesn't want to go back to Golden State. He said Miami
because Draymond there. That's why.
But yeah, so those are some of the biggest snubs. Full roster.
KD said, if you include Draymond in the trade for me, I'll go to Golden State. Other than that, fuck y'all.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully we get some news on that. If KD goes anywhere, it's not going to work because KD is another one of them that can't lead nobody nowhere. He needs to be with somebody that can lead the team.
He needs Steph.
He should go back to Golden State. He could win another title.
He should go back to Golden State.
He should.
I think it's all ego with him not going back. He just don't fuck with Draymond. He doesn't have that type of personality. He's like non-confrontational.
Is that it with sports?
That's it with sports.
All right, so let me ask y'all this: Are y'all? Do any of y'all feel like you are conspiracy theorists at all?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It depends on what it is.
All right, so this is world news, and of course, everybody should know by now about this. And y'all might have already spoken about this. I'm not sure, but this is an article from NBC News, and it says what we know after American Eagle plane and Black Hawk helicopter collide near Washington D.C. It says 60 passengers and 4 crew members from the plane and 3 Black Hawk helicopter personnel were killed, and recovery mission, was underway. So basically, the helicopter crashed into the plane, and they said that there was no survivors. I looked on TikTok, and they said that, and I don't know how true this is, but they were saying that when it first was reported, they said it was 4 survivors. And now when it came back out, they're saying it was no survivors. I don't know if that's true. I don't know what that's about.
I didn't hear about the 4 survivors.
It says 64 people aboard the commercial airliner died Wednesday after it collided with a military helicopter midair near Reagan Washington National Airport. It says both the American Eagle jet and Army Black Hawk were in the Potomac River. President Trump called the collision tragedy. And it was terrible, and then he blamed it on some DEI shit. Crazy, right?
And the dude was white.
My question is this to you guys, right? It says what we know about the helicopter. It says the Army confirmed the helicopter was a Black Hawk operating out of Fort Belvoir, Virginia. Military officials described the 3 soldiers on board as a very experienced crew who included an instructor pilot with more than 1,000-hour flights. So my question to you guys, how does something like this happen?
It was done on purpose. That ain't no conspiracy.
I mean, out of all the planes that fly every day,
it's a Black Hawk.
And then they saying that
they're trained.
They were saying that the guy who what are the people that do the job of actually monitoring the planes and stuff like that? They was like,
you talk about the aviation?
No, I forgot what they call them, but the people that get paid to actually tell you what your route is and all that stuff.
Okay. The towers.
Yeah. They were saying
air traffic control.
Yeah, air traffic control. They were saying that one of the guys was sleep or some shit, and I don't believe that, man. Like
no and no.
So what do you think, Don?
The Black Hawk is meant to maneuver and move out of the way. It is trained to be in combat. There is absolutely no way. And looking at the videos from both, I only seen 2, 2 types of videos from 2 different angles. It looks as if it went straight for the plane, period. you could have avoided that. The helicopter has more eye space than the airplane do. So the airplane never saw the helicopter if you look at it from the angles that you're looking at it in. So I feel like it was done on purpose. I wouldn't, and my biggest thing when I heard about it was who was on them flights, and was this more of a reason to try to blame or place a blame out there to make it seem like, oh, this is my theory. I think he dirtied it up to say he was going to fix it up. I'm just sorry. That's how I feel.
It is very odd that it happened. It says that the investigation into the crash, it says the National Transportation Safety Board is leading the investigation. The Federal Aviation Administration and U.S. Army will also be involved in the investigation. And they say that the process can take a year or longer.
It's not going to take a year or longer.
That just sounds crazy.
It does. No, that was done on purpose.
I just think
I
that
agree with you, Donna. I agree with you that it was done on purpose.
Well, I'm going to say
they wanted to kill somebody on the plane.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, no, it wasn't done on purpose. It's nice to think that something like that could happen, but in actuality, I mean, it's happened. Yeah, actually, they said
it happened
last week
in a fucking Good Shepherd.
Yeah, they said last week there was nearly a crash between a helicopter and a plane, but I think what had something to do with it was Trump gutting the FAA council. There was only one person working.
Elon Musk.
When it's more than exactly. Trump and Elon Musk, and there was only one person working that night when it's usually more than one.
But you already got your flight schedule, and you already got your what they call it, like your altitudes and things that you're supposed to be flying.
Who knows?
That helicopter was in the wrong space to begin with, and then they were saying if they looked at the map, it went a whole total different route that it was supposed to go.
But unfortunately, tragic things happen. I think that's all it is. It's a tragedy. I don't think it's no conspiracy or anything like that.
It's not a conspiracy. It's a fact. That shit was done on purpose.
So
allegedly.
I fucking totally think it's human error. I think now this is based off of what pilot who's flown thousands of times. He went over the entire route and he played you the verbiage of what was being talked about on the actual radio. And every couple of seconds after they would talk, he would stop and he would break down what they just said. So anyway, I think that this particular and also Reagan National is one of the most busiest and congested airports in the country. So yes, flights go out all the time. Yes, Black Hawks are in that area a lot. This particular this particular Black Hawk was over 200 feet, Reek? It was supposed to be below that. It was supposed to be below that. And I think that, and also what the gentleman was saying was that it was actually two planes. And what he was saying was that based off of the verbiage, he said that he heard the Black Hawk recognize the plane. But what he was saying was they were looking at the plane to the right, not the plane that was coming towards them. Because if they did, they would have realized that they're too high and they would have dropped below where they're supposed to be. And it was just a
so you
mean
to tell me it was 3 passengers on that helicopter and not one of them, all of them was focused on one particular airplane that wasn't.
That's possible. That's possible.
That doesn't make sense.
That's totally possible. It's human error.
Make sense. You have 2 co-pilots.
It's human error.
You have 2 pilots in there. You have your pilot and then you have your co-pilot.
So like I don't know what like a world conspiracy would be to kill a bunch of ice skater kids.
Yeah, and
I don't even think that it's the
you feel what I'm saying?
Fact of the ice skater kids. I do feel like it's the fact that from reports they were Russian. You know what I'm saying? So
most of those kids were from the skating rink of Boston.
Exactly, but they were Russian.
And
you see what I'm saying?
And also Trump is like best friends with Putin, who he's trying to be like every single day. Plus, it was a young Black woman that was on that plane
that was she was going to
was a
make her
flight attendant?
career. Yes, the black
Yeah.
flight attendant. Plus, it was a young black female on that plane. She was going to be a teacher, and she was going to fight for civil rights as well. She perished. It was just it was a terrible fucking thing.
Yeah,
Well,
regardless
It was
you
a
of
know,
terrible fucking
anything,
thing.
it's a
um,
travesty.
right after
Regardless.
that, a few days after that, there
Another
was a
one.
plane crash in Philadelphia
Mm-hmm.
Another
in
one.
a neighborhood that killed 7, and several homes caught fire. It says 6 passengers of a medical jet and 1 person on the ground were killed after the plane crashed in a
Mm,
Philadelphia
mm,
neighborhood.
mm.
Friday evening, officials said hospitals in the city report at least 20 victims have been treated for injuries from the crash, which caused an explosion that set several homes ablaze near the Roosevelt Mall in the area of Roosevelt Boulevard and Cotman Avenue. The small plane, Learjet 55, had just departed Northeast Philadelphia Airport bound for Springfield, Missouri when it went down, according to a statement from the Federal Aviation Administration. How many people were killed? It says all 6 people on board were killed.
That's
And
crazy. They were transporting a
Mexican
kid.
citizens.
Yeah, transport.
You
the
see how they
kid.
throw that shit in there?
Yeah, they put Mexican citizens.
You
Which,
you see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Wow.
They did the same thing with the bridge. With the when the boat hit the bridge,
Yeah.
they made it a point to say these people from Mexican descent, nationality. When you're white, when they don't say any of that shit,
No.
right? So I'm supposed to think less of the crash because they're Mexican. You see what I'm saying? These people were actually transporting a sick child to a hospital for help, and unfortunately, the plane crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just want to say, rest in peace to everybody,
Absolutely.
anybody that's
Absolutely.
involved in that.
Hearts
That's a
and
tragic.
thoughts goes out to
We
the
all gotta
families.
go, but that's a tragic way to go.
Yeah.
Let's get into some politics. Rick, you got anything pulled up?
Yeah, we got Trump imposed tariffs on Mexico, Canada, China,
This fool.
everybody.
Connecticut.
So all I want to do is go through a day where I don't have to hear anything about this motherfucker, man. I just want to enjoy my day.
You got like 3,000 more days left for that shit.
So
Rick got his calendar X not the days.
So what happened? President Donald Trump announced extraordinary new tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China, signing the long-promised economic policy at his Mar-a-Lago club on Saturday. The Trump administration said tariffs are aimed at curbing the flow of drugs and undocumented immigrants into the U.S., but they potentially risk substantial price increases for Americans consumers across an array of common goods, from avocados, sneakers to cars.
So he then he paused it.
You said what?
What will
Then
this do? Like, so
then
I
he
heard a
paused
couple
it.
things. I heard that he was imposing them, but then it switched and they
Yes.
negotiated, and
Yeah.
now he's not imposing them. Is that
Exactly.
true?
Yes.
That's
That is
because
true.
everybody retaliated.
Everybody is
Yes.
retaliating. Right.
They raised tariffs on us.
So
Exactly.
Yeah.
they
Like
they
China
actually-
did.
China
Immediately.
Was like, fuck you.
Yeah. So
I got
Go
my
ahead, Rick.
better.
Go ahead, Rick.
no, it's you're gonna see a whole bunch of that. Him doing things and then taking them back. Just
Mhm.
because of the public outcry is going to be so large, he can't. It's not. It's something that he can't control, and I think he wants to be liked more than he does. He
Yeah.
wants to do stupid shit. So
It says, go
go
ahead.
ahead.
It
No,
says,
go ahead.
President Donald Trump on Monday agreed to a 30-day pause on his tariff threats against Mexico and Canada, as America's 2 largest trading partners took steps to appease his concerns about border security and drug trafficking. The pauses provide a cool-down period after a tumultuous few days that put North America on the cusp of a trade war that risked crushing economic growth, causing prices to soar and ending 2 of the United States' most critical partnerships.
Mhm.
He wasn't, we talk a lot of shit, but then once people bark back, it's okay, we're gonna pause that. And so you're gonna keep doing it 30 days at a time now?
That's what it sounds like.
I mean, it just seems like he's able to. I don't know what's the different what the difference is this time with him in office, and I don't know.
He's unhinged.
It just seems like he has more
Yeah.
control than he had last time, and it's just.
That's what they usually say.
The thing
That's what they
is,
usually
he
say about the
doesn't.
second
He
term.
doesn't have that control, but I feel like at the same time they are allowing certain things to happen, so you can kind of like see how much destruction he does put towards anything.
So-
how he's destroying the United States.
Yeah, so the first time was a trial run, but this
Yeah.
is the actual thing that's getting ready to happen. He knows what the hell to do now. So that's why it seems like he's doing everything all at once.
Yeah.
Now, what I did hear is that a lot of stuff he's doing is not legal, it's not constitutional,
Absolutely not.
and it will be a lot of pushback coming.
Oh yeah,
a
for
lot of
sure.
suing
It's already
coming,
started.
a lot of all that. So I don't know.
Yeah, the dude is like Thanos.
There is a
He just
conspiracy
wanna
out
make
there.
it-
There's a
What?
conspiracy that the tariff that he specifically have on China is for a trade for TikTok. He'll remove the tariff if they sell the U.S. TikTok.
Bruh.
That-
He's trying to be
that's
a
a conspiracy
businessman.
He was going to do
Being-
tariffs on China either way.
Yeah,
so-
yeah.
Or
He's
try
trying to do
to.
business. This is not about
I'm
being
just
a
telling you
leader
what the-
of a
what the-
country. This is about
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Say
business.
what the
Right.
conspiracy is.
Right. And also to add to that, China was like, okay. Then China imposes a 15% tariff on coal,
Mhm.
LNG in response to Trump's tariffs. So not only are we not going to do what the fuck you talking about, we're going to raise the tariffs on you, which is still going to still going to affect the people, not him.
Oh well.
Now, this story right here comes from CNN Politics, and this one is about. It says CIA, but a lot of agencies, most agencies did this. CIA sends out buyout offers to entire workforce. The Central Intelligence Agency on Tuesday became the first major national security agency to offer so-called buyouts to its entire workforce. A CIA spokesman and two other sources familiar with the offer said part of President Trump's broad effort to shrink the federal government and shape into his agenda. The offer, which tells federal employees that they can quit their jobs and receive roughly 8 months of pay and benefits, had up until Tuesday not been made available to most national security roles in an apparent effort for critical function of security of the nation. So this article is pertaining to CIA, and it basically, I guess, the CIA was late to the party, basically, because this was already offered, and the buyout is happening, and people are accepting this offer.
Really?
I got an email about it. Most people in the federal government got an email, and then after we got the email, we got we got follow-up emails, because of course when you send an email, people didn't know if it was bullshit or what. And then so the email came from OPM. And then after that initial email came from OPM, then our own agency start sending us emails because they were probably told to. And in those emails, they had detailed, I guess, information about it being official, basically letting us know that this is not a hoax. This is official. You can really do it. They were talking about having like some positions be exempt from being able to do it, but most agencies, none of the positions are exempt, and you're able to do it. I know a few people personally who have decided to do it. Most of the people,
they not supposed. They telling people to not do it though.
so they're saying, so it's two things. So they're saying that basically, we just got another email today saying that you have until tomorrow 11:59 p.m. to decide to do it. I think something came out telling people don't, because they getting ready to fight it. But people have already taken it, so I don't know how that's going to end up. Most of the people who have taken it are people who were already older, retire, who may have been set to retire 2-3 years, and they don't want to come back into the office because people were working remote and teleworking. You got people that live in Pennsylvania. You got people that live in West Virginia. You got people that live far away that's going to have to.
They've been doing that for years. Yeah.
Every day. And they don't want to do it. And they're older and they have the years to retire. So they're kind of taking this because basically what they're trying to say is with the buyout, you just get paid like you would normally get paid until September. So every 2 weeks, you get paid. If the government goes on shutdown after this March budget thing that they're trying to get together, they're saying that you would be affected the same way, but you would get the back pay when the government went back into effect. How true this is going to be with people getting it and it going the way that it should go, I don't know. But in terms of people taking it, people are taking it.
So let me add to that. On Tuesday, the American Federation of Government Employees and several other unions filed a lawsuit in U.S. District Court in Massachusetts seeking a temporary restraining order to halt the February 6th deadline. The unions also want to require the government to articulate a policy that is lawful rather than arbitrary, unlawful, short-fused ultimatum which workers may not be able to enforce. It says, now listen to this, more than 20,000 staffers have agreed to the deferred resignation offer. One of the administration officials said that number is rapidly growing, according to the official who noted that the 20,000 figure isn't even current. We're expecting the largest spike to come 24 to 48 hours before the deadline. The 20,000 figure represents about 1% of the roughly 2 million federal employees which received the offer. The White House has said its target is between 5% and 10% of employees to resign. So it's gonna grow with people, just like he said, where you could be thinking about it, but you got to kind of like split it into two different age groups, because you have people who don't want to take that drive, who probably in their 50s that might be more willing to do that. You have people who bust their ass and just only been in the government 5-10 years, but it took them 3-4 years to get in. That's like, fuck no. So it depends on your situation.
And they're saying that, so let's say like you lived in, let's say that you were a remote worker and you work in Seattle. And they're basically saying like now there is no more remote work, and basically like there is no, you will have to go to a hub, and the hub could be 3 or 4 hours from where you are. And so it's either drive to that hub 3 or 4 hours or don't have a job. Yeah, and that's ridiculous.
Yeah, bro.
Also, you in that when you sign on to take that early leave, there's also a contract that you have to sign, and in this contract, you have to basically promise that you don't sue the agency.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, you can't sue them.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, so I think there's something more to this. I don't think those folks are going to get their money.
I don't.
If they do, because if they do leave, because it's Donald Trump saying that, oh, I will pay you. He's not going to pay them.
He ain't going to pay them.
So I hope those folks don't leave, and I hope that 20,000 number is exaggerated. I hope nobody has signed.
So in
I know you know folks, huh?
Yeah. So in the emails that we get, that's breaking it down, they're saying that the money is going to come from the agency, and like so it's like if you work for whatever federal agency you work for, you just stay on the payroll of the agency. Now, how true that's going to be, I have no clue.
That sounds like a setup. That sounds like a setup. That sounds like
there's something else to that.
Because it sounds like it sort of kind of sounds like something that I went through when I was pregnant. I was told to fill out a piece of paper. This would ensure my job. When I would try to come back from maternity leave, they told me I voluntarily quit. That's exactly what that sounds like. So whatever monies that was owed to me during my absence, I was unable to get. Why? Because I voluntarily quit. Wow. I signed that paper. So that's what this sounds like. I don't feel like this is something that's going to be guaranteed that you're going to get whatever you're supposed to get out of this situation. I don't. I just feel like this is a way to push people out of whatever positions that is, to dismantle it. Period.
Yeah, we'll see in time.
Yeah.
I know I was with someone yesterday, and while we were out, that person received a phone call from one of their parents, and this parent is a high official in the military, and he told the person I was with he was going to retire. Now, the person I was with has asked him to retire for a while, for like the last 10 years. And he kept saying he's going to do it. But this has prompted him to retire. Now, I heard part of the conversation. He said that he looked through all the legalities of the situation and he's going to take it. So in his mind, once he did his research, he believes it's official and he's getting paid.
Yeah,
a lot of people believe that.
Yeah, a lot of people believe that.
And if he's retiring, that's different.
That's different if you're retiring, but if you're forced out of your position because you don't want to go in or you're unable to go in, that's something completely different.
Well, the thing is, they are offering an early retirement, but a lot of the people who want to take it right after it's over, they plan to retire. So most of the people who are taking it are already eligible to retire, but what they're doing is just saying, okay, basically, I'm gonna just rock out and get paid and chill, and then because your retirement is not what you don't make what you make when you retire.
No.
You know what I mean? So I don't know how it's gonna go. It ain't even something I thought about that I could even possibly contemplate to do. So it was no option for me because I'm that close to retirement age, and it's just something that I never would chance.
Yeah.
I don't put the best of luck for just everybody because it's a lot of I know my wife knows a person who they actually shut down a government agency yesterday, and she has 2 people that she knows that work for this agency. I can't think of the name of the agency, and they put them on administrative leave. And if you go to the website of the government website,
it's gone.
It's gone.
Dog, they took down hundreds of websites, bro.
Yo,
hundreds. CDC websites.
Now, administrative leave, you get paid. So I'm hoping while people are doing their due diligence to sue and do everything, and hopefully it's back up and running while these people are on administrative leave. But I just don't understand the method of just saying fuck the government and everybody who works for them, and we just going and let you guys go. That's crazy to me.
Yo, their whole plan was to dismantle the government, and they are doing exactly what they plan to do.
That.
So fire the federal workers.
Yeah.
And that's in the Project 2025. There we go. So they're doing exactly what they said they would do, bro.
Hopefully we get some.
Now.
Yeah, hopefully we get some fight back, man. So.
Look, he also orders USDA to take down websites referencing climate crisis, like
climate
anything.
and food
they
and
just
food
want
issues.
Just state-run radio, state-run television.
They want to change the democracy. They don't want to
change democracy any longer. Big cesspool of shit.
It's a great opportunity. This is a great opportunity for people to unite. This is a fantastic opportunity.
This is the best opportunity, but it's you have to want to do it. You have to want to put in the work. Absolutely. And it should not have anything to do with ethnicity, race, religion. It should start with the human race here, and everybody has to fight. But
I don't think people go for that.
Donnie won't fight.
I'll put like this.
Man, I'll be on the front lines. However,
look at this. Right now, it's all Trump. Right now, but the pushback and the fight is coming. It's not just going to be him just doing what he wants. It's not going to rock like that. But anyway, let's get on a brighter note because that shit making me
depressed as fuck.
Hey, but that's what the design is. So
turn it to the Great Depression.
The response has to be with force as well, through action, through planning.
Yeah,
more sure. Planning,
I'm actually
right?
I actually wanted to bring this to y'all, and if y'all could just, I'm going to protest on Friday, and I need all y'all to be with me, man.
You going to protest?
What time? Because I get off late.
I'll pick you up.
I'll be there.
I'm bullshitting, but that's how everybody need to be.
Hey, it might be there.
I'm bullshitting, but no, but for real though, like
bullshit. No, but
That's
but
what he
we
does.
Go with my
probably are
bush.
going to be out there.
Get my levels
I
out.
know bullshit though.
Oh,
We
look.
are probably
I
going to
need
be out there,
I need to
bro.
pick a side, but I need to do
Hey,
something,
look,
man.
I
Because
do picket
be,
signs, all that.
because even during the civil rights movement, it was most black people never went out and marched. They never
Yeah.
went out and marched. It was a certain fraction of people who was out there every single day. Some of them willing to fucking die, and that's
Mhm.
what helped to change shit. So it's not all black. Some black people voted for Trump. Some black people like, man, fuck, I agree with
Of
everything the fuck he
course.
doing. And
Of
it's
course.
that strong few that's out there that's like, man, fuck that shit. No.
This is what you guys wanted, so this is what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
And
So you gotta do it.
look, it's like now you got to just step back and let whatever happens. Now, when it starts to fuck with other things that don't have nothing to do with nothing, then yeah, you
Which
can
it
fight
will.
on that.
Which we
However,
will.
but this is right here. This is that clear cut example of fuck around and find out.
It is. Now let me ask y'all this. Did anybody catch the Grammys?
No.
Nah.
No.
Damn, where my music
Hey,
people
look.
at? What the
Hey,
fuck
look.
going on?
I caught the highlights, bro.
T watched it.
Okay.
T
I
watched
mean, last time I thought we was boycotting the Grammys. Last I knew about
Nah,
it.
ain't
What you about to say, T?
Yeah, I tried. I had the first half hour on, and it was
Okay.
boring, so I turned it off.
Okay, it's boring as shit. Okay.
The first half
The
hour was
Grammys
boring.
always
Awards
been
be long
boring
as a
though. It's
motherfucker,
never
dog.
been entertaining.
Awards be long though, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
They
I
didn't
will
even
say
kick the
this.
show off right.
Hey, look. I will say this. It's the only place Kendrick Lamar can have all them people saying A minor.
I couldn't believe
No,
that.
man, Drake. No,
All
Drake
them- all them
Drake
rich
is
folks.
gonna kill Kendrick Lamar.
And you know they
The
trying.
Grammys
So
added
so
the
did you see?
extra salt to the wound,
Now,
man.
now you know that they actually. I just read something today saying that they're scrutinizing the song and he might not be able to perform it at
Man.
the
Ain't
halftime
that
show.
been the talk for a
I
while
mean,
though?
They saying
If I'm
that
Drake, I'm
they
with that
saying
shit.
that they scrutinizing the pedophile lyrics and stuff. I just change the fucking lyrics and
But
just play the beat or
yeah,
just do the
play
hook.
the beat.
Yeah.
They can always change
That's
the
a
song.
that's a catchy fucking
lyrics.
tune, boy.
Hey,
Well,
Yeah.
It's a
well, at
catchy
the
fucking
Grammys,
tune.
Beyonce finally won. She won country album
Country.
of the year, I believe.
There you go, Beyonce.
But-
There we
but-
go, man.
but
We
hold
should
on,
Give a round of applause to
you should do the
Jay-Z.
clap.
Yeah, hold on,
That
where my
was
clap?
Jay-Z.
Hold on.
Round of applause for
I was
Jay-Z.
about to
man.
say,
I
run
can't
that
find
back.
my
Run
shit.
that back because when he did that speech, we knew that she was going to win that album of the year.
Nah,
Because
I ain't know.
remember he said that.
Nobody
Remember?
believe
He,
Applause
he
for
got that
Jay-Z.
much power?
No.
Y'all remember last year, right? We covered this
Tata,
last year.
why you hating on Beyonce? You mad because you wasn't in Destiny's Child, the reunion album? You're not Kelly, Tata. You're not Kelly.
Don't look,
okay?
Trey.
You're not
Trey, don't come for
Latavia,
that
and
one.
you are not Latavia.
Do not
you
come for
understand, Tata?
do not come for that one. All right?
Yeah, Tata, we're not gonna do that.
Stick to
And
the
then
script.
Kendrick
Stick to the
Lamar,
script.
I think he won with like five Grammys.
Yeah, he won all five.
That's overrated.
And I think Kendrick has like 20 Grammys. This what I'll say.
Does
Kendrick a beast,
deserve
but
20
I think once you get picked
what are we doing?
and that machine is behind you,
Yeah.
you just you get all of the blessings that come with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kendrick
got him
is-
before the sheen was behind him.
Yeah, but
100%.
he deserves it. He deserves it.
He definitely does. He
Yeah,
definitely
Kendrick
whatever.
just opened his mouth. Somebody go handle my Grammy right now. Drake was right. To his detriment, he was right.
And that song was dope too. That shit
Wasn't
that
dope
Drake
enough.
did. God damn, that not like us fucking Drake hold shit up, dog. That not like us. She came out. God damn.
So look,
That shit
I
like one of the
say
best
this.
songs ever made.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, Drake already got his money, man.
Drake
got it,
That
man.
shit don't
Good.
matter.
See,
He
but
on
that-
he on tour.
that-
But it
He
does
on
That shit
matter.
don't make
he
me
on
happy,
tour.
dog.
He on tour in Australia right now.
Yeah.
Notice in
Had a good old time.
Australia, though. In
Bro,
Australia, you ain't got no more business here, bruh.
Having
Nah,
a good
man,
old
you
time.
cannot
Man,
shut no Drake
shit.
He don't
down.
need
Drake,
He don't
Drake
need
will be
to
back.
the rest of artists.
We have
Okay,
not
bro.
really heard from Drake since this whole.
No, he has
Hey,
an album
Guess
with
what?
Party Next Door coming out. I think this
Yeah.
Valentine's
yeah,
Day.
Valentine's
Hey,
Day.
T,
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
listening
T.
to it.
that motherfucking honestly never mind shit. I play that shit all the time.
I ain't gonna
love
lie,
that
him and
album.
Party
Yeah.
Next Door sound the same like shit on every song, man.
I know. I don't
They
even know what Party
do.
Next Door
They
is.
do.
That
Party
shit
know who
Next
Party
all
Next
sound
Door
the
is?
same, dog.
I don't know who Party
That
Next
shit
Door.
fire. I like
All
when
the
they
niggas sound the
collab.
same to me.
He alright.
Only thing
Yeah,
I like
alright.
is
He
the
ain't better
joint
than
that
Nas, though.
what's the name of that joint? You don't never come to me. That joint.
Yeah,
I fuck
you don't
with
never
that
come to me
joint.
is dope as hell.
Yeah, I
Man,
like that song, but it's
Man,
Yeah.
Drake is that nigga, man. Come on, man. Drake that
like,
nigga.
he
come
is.
on, DTO.
Drake
Now,
that nigga, man.
this right here is from CBS News, and this is a Detroit rapper. I don't know if y'all have heard of her. Her name is Dank DeMoss. She's suing Lyft because she alleges that the driver refused to ride her due to her weight. So it says a Detroit rapper is suing rideshare company Lyft after a driver allegedly refused to give her a ride because of her weight. It says Duja Blading, who goes by the stage name Dank DeMoss, says she was humiliated by her encounter. Her attorneys say the driver violated Michigan's anti-discrimination laws, which include weight as a protected characteristic. I was like, is this really happening? Blandon told the CBS News, I was hurt and embarrassed. Blandon, a self-described advocate for plus-size people, filmed the entire incident on her cell phone and she posted it to social media. The post has now gone viral, reaching thousands of people. Blandon says she posted it to raise awareness for an issue that she believes is not discussed enough.
Well, let me ask y'all a question.
Uh-oh.
Did anybody see this girl?
Yeah.
The video, y'all saw the video?
I'm about to look
So
at
y'all, I'm saying, did you actually see this girl? Did you see her size?
I'm about to look at
Yeah, I
right
see
now.
her size.
So
would you let her in your personal car? Be honest.
To be honest, if I had like a Sentra or like a two-door, we'd have to have a talk.
So is she was she mobily obese type of person?
Okay.
Yes. That's why I said, did you see her?
So look.
I just see her face.
Let's be honest.
They have a picture with her sitting in a car or slightly.
Drake said, let's stop. No, I mean, yeah. If I have a Sentra, it's going to be hard.
Hold up. First of all, Baby Kate, right? Sweetheart, she needs to request that XL.
That extra large.
Yeah. She got it. You can't just call regular Uber,
lift.
Sweetheart. And I ain't even trying to be funny. Baby, you need to tell them niggas that you need that room in the back.
Yeah.
Now, also, you are also prohibiting me from being able to fit other people in my shit.
Exactly.
So I might have to double charge you. And that's all it is. Now, homeboy probably, these Lyft drivers, they got this shit down to a science. They make their money on certain nights. So it's his right to say that based on the size of his car.
And he was super polite about it.
Yeah, he was
super polite about it.
He was talking about his tires, and he.
I understand that.
How do y'all know he was polite?
I understand
because
that he hurt,
there's video, there's audio.
Okay, I'm not listening to that shit.
He was like, "I'm sorry, man."
I understand.
There's audio.
That could be condescending.
No, that's not condescending. He was trying to be polite, like I can't take you. He didn't blame her weight. He just blamed it on his tires.
It's Friday night. I'm about to lose money.
She made it about her weight.
You're laughing. That's condescending.
I'm about to lose money.
It's funny, right? It's condescending.
You making it funny.
I'm not saying it's funny. I'm just saying like, all you gotta do is get the Uber X, the Uber XL. You get a truck.
So
that's
y'all
all
know
I'm saying.
how Respucia looked in her car?
Oh, that's how it was.
Yeah, that's how it was.
That's how it would have been.
She a rapper?
Yeah,
she's a
apparently
rapper. And I think her
dope.
lawyer
Well, this might help her though.
Yeah, there you go.
I tell you this. All publicity is good publicity, and now somebody like Reek love all music. He might check her shit out now.
Yep.
And Rick love him plus size. And Rick used to love the plus size. You know what I'm saying?
So you know,
if I know that my weight
used to
is over exceeding, I'm going to take precautions. I always get an XL, Lift XL anyway, because I like the extra space.
Tata but I don't know why she. Big. Tata, you need to get a better phone. Tata, you need to get off that cricket.
Well, let's get into y'all know we do this. We get ready to start our Ask the Rec Room segment, man. And As the Rec Room is a segment on our pod where we have our followers on Instagram. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, follow us at the Rec Room Pod on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok as long as we have it at the Rec Room Pod. And what we usually do is we'll get our followers to chat us or instant message us a scenario, a question, something they would like us to speak about, on the pod. But we've been doing a little different lately, and the name of this segment is
Ask the Rec Room.
Let's get it.
All right, so it's a two-part question here, which is very interesting. So the question is, why is it that single people who have never been married often have the most advice for married couples? And why don't married people give advice to single people as much?
Why do single people have the most advice than married people? I'm trying to see if I have encountered that.
I'll go first while y'all thinking.
Definitely have.
What'd you say,
I can go first while y'all thinking.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because married people come to single people for some reason for advice. That's one reason. That's one reason why.
I don't know who the fuck do that.
I've done fixed the marriage last year. I'm trying to dissolve a marriage right now.
But shit.
Not trying to dissolve.
No, I'm trying to, but she's hanging on for love, but she's miserable. I'm like, I don't know why you stand. You're miserable.
But it's not
love is not enough.
It ain't love.
You need to leave.
T, how much you charge her? How much you charge her for that thing?
It's free advice. When you call me and you ask me for my advice, I'm gonna give you my advice.
Yep.
You get free advice, and I'm gonna give you 3 options.
Yeah.
Either deal with the bullshit, leave, dump the person, or communicate with the person.
I never ask for advice unless it's for certain shit. You know what
but
I mean?
Do you give, being as though you are married, do you give advice?
I give fantastic guidance, but I'm not going to
you
down there.
You?
Absolutely.
Because if you did, I wouldn't be in the bullshit that I'm in. So that's bullshit.
I met you, Donnie. I met you in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get to
if you would have met me during the warm up, I would have helped you, baby.
No advice as to how I can get married.
So I'll say this, right?
Go ahead.
I'll say this. I say that some people, are very wise. You can be a single person, and you may not have been married before, but you still have wisdom on people, relationships, and so I'm not a person that feels like if I'm married, there's no way I can take advice from a person who's not married. I don't feel like that because you can get wisdom from a person that live on the street. So I'm not a believer in that. I don't think that, I don't know if they will be able to relate to everything. And in terms of a married person, I give advice to anybody who asks. I'm not walking around saying, hey, man, you know what you should do? You know what you should try?
Yeah,
I'm not that type of person. But if you come to me or you
ask
me or we having a conversation, I've definitely given advice or my thoughts on different relationships and situations if you bring it to me.
So I'm asking y'all right now.
Oh, shit.
The 3 married couples that's on this pod right now.
Patreon.
What is it that I can do so that way I can acquire me a husband?
You know what you can do? No, Trey, hold on. You know what you can do?
Oh, shit.
All right, I'm going to ask you 3 things.
I'm sitting up in my chair. I'm sitting up in my chair, E.
The first thing.
I asked for advice not to be interrogated.
3 things. The first one, can you cook?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you a good cleaner?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. And then the third thing is, are you the type of person that you can go at your man and he don't always have to go at you?
Yes.
Do you listen?
Then your husband's coming.
Yes, I listen.
Then your husband's coming, dog. He's on his way.
He be like, do you talk back?
He's on his way.
Do you talk back?
Yes, I talk back. Yes.
Oh,
He's on his way.
You just fucked up the first 3 questions. Hey, look. Hey, listen. E.T. and Enrique. What do men think about very attractive women that are in their 30s and 40s, very attractive, and still single?
For some reason, how do we?
They think it's
like
something wrong with them.
they've been in
Nah.
I don't believe that.
No.
I get that.
mean,
I get that all the
30s
time.
and
The first question
40s.
is, why are you single? The fuck if I know? I don't know why I'm single.
It depends on what you have in your area, because most people date within like their
That's
their
very
proximity.
yeah,
Yep.
their proximity exactly.
No,
So
you're right, but
it-
now it's easier to date, abroad and all that shit.
yeah, it is. But if you're not getting out there and looking for that, you're not going to find it. You know,
Do you
and
think
it depends
that
on
they're
your
letting their
personality.
past? You think that they're letting their past dictate? They have too many
I
walls up
think
now
that
for like the
I
future
think that is a lot.
possibility.
Nah,
A lot of
I think
challenges
so.
that I've faced in dating, they are still connected to past situations.
And a lot of y'all choose wrong, Donnie. A lot of y'all choose the wrong fucking
Well,
guy.
I'll tell you this
because
too.
a lot of y'all
Problem.
niggas be lying.
So I'll tell you this
no.
too.
Don't y'all choose
So
the
look.
wrong motherfucker, man.
So look,
be lying.
sometimes,
You know it.
sometimes as you get the older you are,
Yeah,
sometimes you
I got
accumulate.
it. I got it now.
I'm
The
just
older
saying.
you get, sometimes you accumulate. Let's just say that you're single
bodies?
from 20. No, not bodies. You may have like some women have male friends, and over the years they accumulate a lot of male friends, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
And then they have dated, and when they date, it doesn't work out. So it'll make a person feel like, I'm not going to date a person and give up all my male friends, and then me and you don't work out. So
Yeah.
then you make me the guy, and then the girl's always like, oh, that's my brother. Oh, yeah, that's my brother. and all that
they
brother
lie
shit.
like shit.
No, but I'm just saying, but that's what
Right.
happens. And then they feel like, and then they feel like that. And then they feel like, you're not going to come in and dictate me having my friends. These friends has been in my life for a long time. And the guy feels like, well, damn, you got a lot of male friends. And I think sometimes in certain situations, all that is part of why things can't or don't work out. But I think it's situational, because you can be 40 years old and just haven't met your person. Life works out like that sometimes. Just because you're 40 or 30 something, that doesn't mean that it's something wrong with you. Or that doesn't mean that you did something wrong and all that shit. Yeah, it can mean that, but it doesn't have to mean that. It's easy to meet somebody to sleep with. It's easy to meet somebody to date.
That's
but
true.
it's hard to
That comes
find
down to your
somebody
morality.
who
To
fuck with
marry.
you.
Yeah.
And they fuck with you. It matches up. The family get along. You guys get along. That's hard. You have the time. I have the time. That is a hard find. That's a
You know
needle
what
in
else
a
is
haystack.
hard too, though, E, for people, for men to understand about like a lot of women, they're not even looking really, right?
No.
So it's like the men, we're like hunters, right? So we can't fathom the fact that you're not with someone and you're not looking. Like you're just happy in your life, like alone.
yeah,
We can't understand that shit.
You're right.
What the fuck are you talking about? There's something wrong with you. Like you fucking hit
That's
your head
because we
somewhere,
have
or-
a different
you feel what I'm
outlook. We
saying?
done already played them games before. You know what I'm saying? We done already been through it. So it's like already knowing what it is that we want. It's like, okay, well, if this is
think
not presenting itself to be what it is that I want because I want out the other things, then I just rather not.
Right,
you
but
want?
you can
What do
say
you
that. But you can say what you want, but what are you willing to change? What are
And
you?
see,
what are
that's
you
the
willing to
thing.
change?
That's the thing.
There we go.
That's the
Bingo.
thing. It's
What?
not about
That
having
part.
to change anything. It's about
See what
adapting
I'm saying?
together.
You see? I got
Now,
it. We got it.
I
T.
don't mind adopting for anybody. I don't mind that, but it's not going to be a one-way street either. You can't come in and forcibly say, hey, look, I want this, and this, and you're not willing to offer anything off jump.
Of
Like
course
it's
you
a
won't
lot of the
off
times
jump,
there
but that's
are
how
a
you
lot of
gotta choose the right
expectations of
person.
a woman before she comes into the scene. There's a lot of
Okay.
expectations of her. You want her to cook, you want her to clean, you want her to prove her
I don't
to
need
be
you
a
to cook.
wife.
I can cook.
To be a wife.
understand?
She's
but
right,
you
Trey.
never wife her.
Hey,
That's
Trey.
not fair.
What?
Trey.
What?
They gotta be able to cook. Go ahead. Let's run
They
it
gotta
down.
be. You better be able to.
They gotta be able to cook. Go ahead, run it down, Trey.
All right, listen.
He said
listen,
yes.
Fuck off,
Listen,
E.
we happy to have E Money back in the studio with us. E1 back in the studio with us. We got the infamous Tata in the house.
You dig? She been here with us every week talking her talk. We got A Moody 82. Thank you, A Moody 82. It's the first time A Moody 82 been in here with us. We got Mr. Pepsa. What's up, Mr. Pepsa? We appreciate it. Man, we love seeing brand new names every week. We got Ann R. Crow. Well, how you doing, Ann R. Crow? Hope you love the show.
Hello.
We got Lost the Front Ones. What's up, Lost the Front Ones?
Man,
You got HZZ. What's up, HZZ? We got my man Nelson Javier in the house with us. We got Jay Hatter. It's a lot of new people.
Wow.
We got Dope. I don't know who Dope think we are. She just pop in and pop out like she got something going on at 7 o'clock. You better be on this damn show. That's what you need to do. We got MZN. What's up, MZN? Appreciate you. We got Lee. Beautiful love. We got T little thing yum in here with us. She think I don't know what's going on. You dig? We also have LaRock. What's up, LaRock? We got Carmen. What's up, Carmen? Take us home, E.
Hello,
Take us home, bro.
Well, we appreciate each and every one of y'all that listen. If you like what you hear, tell a friend to tell a friend about the pod. Follow us on Instagram at the Rec Room Pod. Once you follow us on Instagram, you will see a link in the bio. In that link in the bio, when you click on it, you will see our in-person on-camera episodes. So we do this every Wednesday at 7 p.m. We stream it on all platforms, but we also have a YouTube channel that you can put a name with the face and a face with the name. As always, everybody has a pod, but everybody is in us. Till the next time.
Peace.
We out. Y'all be safe. Be safe out there.
T, touch yourself.
Oh, shit.
Donnie. You want to watch?
Woo!
Hey, look, I'm waiting to hear some more dirty shit.
Here y'all go. Let me end this pod. Y'all, this motherfucker tripping. Bye,
Donnie
man.
to the left. Donnie